In this training video, I am going to teach you how to write a brilliant CV that is going to get you hired. So if you are applying for any job role and you want to submit the strongest CV possible, make sure you stay tuned. And just very quickly, before I get into the content, if you would like me to write your CV for you based on my 30 years experience as a hiring manager and recruitment expert, then make sure you head over to my website, cvmadeeasy.co.uk. You can go to that website at any time during this training video by clicking that link in the top right hand corner of the video. Okay, let's get into the training video. Now, to help you write the strongest CV possible, I will cover three things in this video. Number one, I will give you 7 powerful tips for writing a winning CV. Number 2, I will tell you the 6 sections you must include in your CV so that it gets past the Applicant Tracking System, ATS. And then finally, number 3, I will give you a brilliant sample professional summary that is guaranteed to impress and get you to interview. To begin with, let me give you 7 powerful tips for writing a winning CV. Please make sure you write these down. Tip number 1, do not use ChatGPT to create your CV. Now, employers are starting to reject CVs that are written by ChatGPT. In fact, employers are rejecting AI-generated CVs at record rates. Now, employers are starting to use advanced software to detect ChatGPT created CVs. Now, it's getting harder for people like you to stand out with a ChatGPT CV because they all look and read the same. So don't use ChatGPT to create your CV. Instead, either get me to write it for you or follow the remaining tips in this video. Tip number 2 for writing a brilliant CV is to make sure you mirror the language of the job description exactly. Now, the job description is the blueprint for the role you have applied for. On the job description, there will be a list of skills, qualities, and experiences you need to perform the job role to a competent standard. Now, employers use what is called ATS software, Applicant Tracking System software, and they use this software to scan CVs for exact match keywords. So I recommend you manually compare the job description to your CV and mirror its exact phrasing, especially with regard to hard skills. Let me give you some examples. So if the job description states that you need customer focus, make sure you use the words customer focus on your CV instead of customer service. Another example, if the job description states you require collaboration skills to do the job properly, make sure you use those words instead of team worker. And finally, if the job description states that you are required to communicate effectively, make sure you use those words instead of communication skills. Tip number 3 for writing your CV is to make sure, and this is very important, you use ATS-friendly sections for your CV. Which sections should you include? Here they are. Section number 1 is the header. That's the top of the CV, which includes your contact information. Section number 2 is your professional summary. And I recommend you use these exact words and phrases on your CV. Number 3 is your core skills and key competencies. Section number 4 is your professional experience. Section number 5 is your educational background. And section number 6, which is optional, is any certifications you have attained in your career so far. So make sure you use standard headings, for example, professional experience and not career story. Tip number 4 for writing your CV is to make sure you keep it simple. What do I mean? Well, avoid graphics, columns, text boxes or images. Now, some candidates want to make their CV visually appealing by using colours, text boxes and graphics. Remember this, applicant tracking systems cannot read text boxes or graphics, so keep it as simple as possible. And also make sure your CV is error-free and grammatically correct. If it is not grammatically correct and there are spelling mistakes, or if you use any of these things, it will likely get rejected. Tip number 5 for writing a brilliant CV is a powerful tip. 99% of candidates are not aware of this. Here we go. Make sure you optimize the top third of your CV. Now, the top third of your CV is prime for the applicant tracking system, and you should include the following things because the ATS will read this part first. Here we go. Make sure you include a keyword-rich summary or profile with your title. You should also include 3 to 5 core competencies so they get picked up by ATS first of all. And you can also include, if you want to, 1 or 2 major achievements. Focus intently on the top third of your CV to get it through the applicant tracking system. Tip number 6 is to make sure you use both acronyms and full phrases. What do I mean? Well, the applicant tracking system will search for either the acronym or the full version, but not both. So make sure you always include both formats in your CV. What do I mean? Well, you could write experienced in using CRM, that is the acronym, and then in the brackets you would put the full version, customer relationship management, tools like Salesforce and HubSpot. So you are including in that sentence the acronym and the full version. That is very important. Another example, certified in PMP, that is the acronym, and the full version, project management professional with 5+ years managing large-scale initiatives. Another couple of examples, conducted KPI, that is the acronym, key performance indicator analysis to drive data-informed decisions, and one more, implemented GDPR, that is the acronym, General Data Protection Regulation Compliance Protocols across multiple departments. So make sure on your CV you include the acronym and the full version. And tip number 7, before we come on to that example professional summary, is to make sure you provide evidence on your CV. This is super important. Now, soft skills often carry little weight in applicant tracking system screening unless they are supported by evidence. What do I mean? Well, instead of writing team player with strong collaboration skills, provide evidence. Write this instead. Worked as part of a cross-functional team collaborating on company-specific projects that resulted in a 22% increase in sales. So you can see how powerful it is when you add percentage increases to your evidence. In this next section of the training video, I'm going to give you 2 example ATS-friendly professional summaries. The first one is for somebody applying for a customer service job role. Here we go. I am a highly motivated and personable customer service professional with over 3 years of experience delivering exceptional service in fast-paced environments. I have a proven ability to resolve customer issues efficiently, maintain high satisfaction levels, and build strong client relationships. Skilled in handling inquiries, managing complaints, and using customer relationship management (CRM) systems to streamline communication. I thrive in team-oriented settings and remain calm under pressure, always focused on providing a positive customer experience that supports business goals. That is a brilliant, attention-grabbing professional summary. Let's now move on to the second example. This second ATS-friendly professional summary is for somebody applying for a sales position. Here we go. I am a results-driven sales professional with over 3 years of experience exceeding targets and driving revenue growth in competitive markets. Skilled in building rapport with clients, identifying needs and delivering tailored solutions that convert leads into loyal customers. I bring strong negotiation, communication and closing skills along with a passion for achieving ambitious goals. Confident in using sales data to inform strategy and applying ethical sales techniques, I thrive in high-pressure environments where performance and persistence drive success. Okay, now the next thing to do if you want to get hired is go through to my website cvmadeeasy.co.uk. You can access this website by clicking that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video. I will write your CV for you based on my 30 years experience as a hiring manager and recruitment expert. If you want the perfect CV that is based on your skills, qualifications, knowledge and experience, make sure you head over to that website. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up and also connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an honor to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.